Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Road to 1 Million Trading the Options Wheel Strategy, Episode 5, ending October 3rd, 2025. And this is this past week recap. As usual, what is the options wheel strategy? The option wheel strategy is where you start at the top of the wheel to sell puts, collect premium on high quality stocks that you want to own. And then if you get assigned, you start selling calls on that stock, and then you just repeat the process until you get to $1 million. That is my strategy. This content is not financial advice. Please consult a licensed financial professional before making investment decisions. This is for entertainment purposes only, just a reminder. So this is the weekly portfolio update. This is the fifth straight green week in a row, which I'm very happy to announce. And we're done with September, going into October now. So happy new month to all the traders out there. As usual, this account had a red day on Friday, but green week. That's all we care about in the end. So the account is up $29,122 year to date in 2025. That's about 11.26% and up $358, 0.15%. It's been a pretty volatile week, which I'm happy to get into and close some long dated trades out here, including BTU, which was a $20 call, HIMS, 2 put contracts, Spotify, a channel favorite, and a new one, RGTI, that we closed. It only had a few dollars left, but just kept it until expiration. So collected 100% of the premium. So this past week, realized over 1.1K. So trades open this week. I was traveling again and went for a buddy's wedding, so it was a slow week. Didn't have much time to look at stocks and to trade, but did trade Spotify, both realized and open a new position. So as usual, the blue line is the strike price. I'm continuing to sell puts at that $650 strike price. Sold it earlier this week on that red day where I saw a lot of buying pressure tick up above the day closed right above that 90-day SMA, or right about at it. And it's been a volatile week for Spotify. I mean, first the CEO stepped down. That's, I believe, the day that I bought it on when that news got announced. Big overreaction. And then also on the Friday, another large red day to end off the week, which was the Spotify price hike announcement. So that's, people viewed that as negative. So the stock kind of sold off, and now RSI is about 41 mark, but still above my strike price at 650. It's trading at around $680 currently. So this has been a huge moneymaker for the challenge and for me. So excited to keep trading into this long-term positive trend. This past week, realized trades. Also, I don't know if you guys heard that. I heard pairing canceled from my headphones. That's weird. So again, Spotify bought. This was a 1 week hold. Bought on the red day when it hit the 90-day SMA, and sold on that nice green day, right, a day before the CEO announcement. So we realized $775 on this for a 1 week hold. Not too shabby. About a 60% gain. HIMS, 2 contracts, another volatile week for the company, but this was actually only a 1-day hold because of the huge red day. Again, touched the 90-day SMA, that orange line here. Blue line is the strike that I sold the put at, and then jumped up about 8 to 10%, and I sold for $282 profits. So RSI hit about the mid 60s. I want to say 63, 64. And now it's currently had a pretty large red day on Friday, and RSI is back at the 48, and it's right around that 90-day SMA. So we'll see where the stock goes. Peabody Energy. Now this is a very long hold, and this is a good example of what happens when the wheel goes wrong, right? When you get assigned a stock, as you can see, I got assigned way back in Q1 of 2025, right in January. Stock tanked for, all the way from November when it hit highs, all the way until hitting the bottom in April of 25. And we got assigned. We sold calls through this. We collected dividends, and then the stock just had a huge rally this last month or two. Blew straight past our strike price at 20. Stock is currently trading at 32, so I only collected $41 when this could have been a 2-3K play, but that's what you give up with the wheel strategy. You cap your profits for less volatility, for guaranteed profits and more and downside protection. I mean, that's the name of the game. So total through for almost 2 quarter holds, about 7 months, 7-8 months. The capital definitely could have been appreciating more, but we still profited and collected the dividends along the way, collected a premium from the put sold, from the calls sold. Went through many earnings for this company, but happy to let it go and deploy that capital into money producing puts again. So looking forward to hopefully trading this company when it comes down in the future. I like Peabody Energy, and I still like the fundamentals, but just not at these prices. So going into the next stock is RGTI, a quantum computing stock. This was new to the channel, and I had a buddy who likes to trade this, and he was telling me about it. And so I decided to enter at the most perfect time possible, where I sold the put at 13. It was trading at right around $16 at the time. Sold a 1 month out put contract, 13, realized $36. And as you can see, this is also something that happens with the wheel, right? I mean, if I had just bought 100 shares, I would have profit all the way to 40. I mean, but instead I just sold a put, collected 100% of the profit, held it for the full month, but still happy to make 100% profit at the end of the day. But this is another name that I am not trading at the current valuations, but I'm still looking and keeping my eye on, and happy to have made the small $36. This is the current portfolio. Again, I was traveling and I was a groomsman at a wedding last week, so I did not get the chance to realize a lot of these. But as you can see, a lot of them are over my target where I should have sold this week. So that's that Oxy call, that's that IBIT, that's the Bitcoin ETF. Bitcoin's been on a run. IWM at 70%. So waste management still holding. This one is I'm not planning on selling until I hit 1K profit. So sitting at right around $185 right now, almost 1% profit on waste man, up 1% on waste management. But also, what I don't show in the challenge is also like dividends collected and specs. I mean, I made $650 around there in profit on interest with this just cash sitting in as collateral in my account that Fidelity pays. That's one of the main reasons why I use Fidelity. And then also TLT dividends that pay monthly. I just got them on Thursday or Friday, so that's 200 shares. It's about $60-$70 a month in dividends, but expecting TLT to go up this month with all the inflation and rate cut announcements. Well, hopefully no inflation, but rate cut announcements that'll happen because of the weak labor market. Going into performance, sitting at 11.26% on the year, still lagging the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones, but as usual, absolutely crushing the bond indexes. Account has some room to run. $68,000 in cash available, ready to deploy into some puts. And current open P&L is negative 8,500. But again, up over 29,000 on the year. So this 8,500 will be used for tax loss harvesting on the long-term plays by the year end, because I don't want to pay taxes on that much. So a shorter video than last week, guys, but the account is sitting at about 25.86% of the way there. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week.